Hello, hello, hello. How we doing,
Hello,
gang?
everyone. Hello,
The
everyone.
fact that your mic just did not want to give you that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Actually, I will move it here for now.
I meant to be as soft as possible, too. Damn.
Thank you for the other boon, Runen.
But yes, hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of And We Went Out Roving, and what is very likely the final session to the tournament arc, where storylines are converging and trials have been overcome, but one still remains left to be tackled and overtaken. Last time we left off, our group had managed to make their way through the depths of the Maze of Mouths after defeating the final idol holders, including a carrion crawler that was ensconced within the corpse of an ogre, a Umber Hulk that was very quickly dispatched by one Brya cutting through its hide like butter, as well as also then descending down into a pit and coming face to face with a trio of purple worms. Where it's, with some quick thinking, the first one dispatched without too much hassle, and then a brutal fight after with the next two. We now find ourselves in our compatriots finishing up their long rest, preparing some last-minute spells, potions, anything else they might need for the upcoming event itself as they prepare to depart towards the nearby Colosseum. So, without further ado, is there any other last things that the group would like to prepare for themselves in terms of prepping weapons, spells, or otherwise before the final fight at the tournament itself?
I'll let others go
I'm good.
first.
I've got the potions for everybody. What are we looking like potion wise? I've got a greater. Each of you have normals too.
Yeah, Terrace has a greater and
Yeah, Safi's good.
Okay.
Terrace has a
Well,
greater.
then my work is done. I
Uh,
have prepped you as well as I can.
Thank you, Doc.
Alright,
It is what I do.
Mariah is gonna go ahead and prep a few vials of the G12 and some of the ones that he didn't get a chance to use. Just to
Okay.
make sure they're still sealed up.
Sure thing.
Oh.
Anything for you, Saffron, or are you pretty much all set?
I still have 2 syringes of weird bright green stuff from a necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
I don't think I've done anything with that. So it's gonna take some of the time and just sort of see if I can either figure it out or at very least distill it in a way so that I could put it in my claws.
Sure. I will give you. Go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Dokie. Oh my god, that's a nat. What the fuck? The cup made it a nat 20. Thank you, cup. So, medicine 26.
A little bit of a cheers then at the point.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that these could very much so be used as the way to either increase potency of necrotic spells or necrotic damage in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Do I get the feeling that if I use whatever the fuck this is with my hands of harm, that it would do some real damage?
Very possible.
That does-
Hands of
Okay,
Harm
okay.
is definitely something that is affecting the bloodstream and blood flow, and you get the feeling that probably this, in conjunction with that, would increase either the duration of the effect, or it would certainly cause the effect to be more lethal.
Delicious. Safi's gonna just have that in his pocket ready.
Okay. Anything for you, Terrace, or are you all set?
I think Ateris knows that we can't really find magic shit here. Because they're weird about that stuff. So she's not going to worry about looking for more arrows of fire. She does want to try and reach out quickly to Sidis to give him that gem with the little guy in it.
The Dees himself does not show up, but you recognize that small goblin who you know, like, usually drives like his character. And you would know him very much so as kind of his henchman, butler, definitely like kind of like not accountant like you would know of before Jerry, but passing along with him, and he does kind of arrive, blue coat, top hat, kind of sliding out of the shadow, and gives a very deft bow.
Where is your master?
Currently, he's occupied, miss. I am happy to take his place for the time being. There are, of course, always business of his date. He will be present for the final event itself, but hence why he is taking care of things this early morning.
Then I will save things for later then.
As you like. Just know we're always a call away. And he gives you another slight bow and sidles back into the shadow and is gone.
Ateris is going to talk to the crystal.
Okay. That same Casmi flying demon is still trapped within it, like eyeing you angrily at knowing that its presence is there and being continually kept beyond its will.
I will free you as soon as I am able. Things are taking longer than expected. I have no more to ask of you, though. I must thank you for what you have done so far.
There's an angry-filled silence, irritated.
She nods. Understandable. For now. Until we can free you, I will keep you safe. And she will put him back in her pocket.
Okay.
She's just, talking to herself in the corner. And then she's going to spend some time reading that book.
Completely sane thing to do.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah,
sane
totally
thing
fine.
to do.
Look, in
It's
this
me in
group,
the
it's one of the
corner.
most sane thing.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's me in the corner.
unfortunately.
That's me in
That's
in
me in
this-
the corner.
That's me talking
spotlight,
to a
talking to the
crystal.
crystal.
Oh. With
Most
that,
sane
then,
Ateris moment in this campaign. I've had other moments, thank you very much.
she's made some decisions, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna spend some time reading that book.
Okay. You can spend a couple hours before then your group hears in the distance kind of that low echoing kind of trumpeting horn that signals that the events are to start soon. You can see
Do
people
we
beginning
still have
to...
our portents?
Yeah, this would be like a new day, so you get your new portents today. So
Sweet.
Woof.
yeah,
Okay.
you get a new portent every single day.
How
I
many
will
hours
use
should I
mine
write down for
to
that
fuck
book
people
now?
over.
Sorry, you first, Fox?
Oh, no, I was just making a joke. I rolled real shit for my portent, so I will use that to fuck someone over later.
Very good.
Oh, shit. Partons, I forgot about those.
Because you're like, if you're probably spending that time in the morning, you probably got another like 2 or 3 hours in of reading the book.
Sweet.
All right. The group then gathers up their items and is prepared ingredients, potions, and the like. The group then begins heading off in towards the Colosseum itself. The morning itself and the day.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
The morning itself is actually a fairly pleasant one. You can see a few drifting clouds go by. The sun is warm. You can tell it'll probably be a hot afternoon, but for now it's kind of that autumn late autumn fall vibes where it's kind of a crispy heat. There were these golden waves of grain in the Bay Area, and you can tell that the last of the harvests are beginning to come in. It's almost idyllic, this castle and city by this lake, and you can see the crowds of moving people, and there's a joyous expectation in the air. Excitement slowly building, and as this event is now reaching kind of the apex at this point, to see who comes out on top, who completes this tournament and collects the prize offered. As you'll head into that same undercrop before, and there are only the few 6 groups remaining, and 5 groups remaining. It's not many, more than I think was expected, but you'll gather yourselves together, and along with the others, both the adamantine shrikes and the speakers of the last rites of AWWOR kind of keep themselves up to the side, as well do the war milfs are having a discussion off one side, kind of like cheerful, like there's that expectation of gladiators who have done this 100 times, 1,000 times, calm confidence, and a little bit of just energy, excitement. And there's Morgo and Darkwind kind of off on their own, kind of sitting quietly, silently, hands folded in their hands. And your group and your rivals, essentially, at this point in time, and for possibly, although situationships have complicated things. You can hear above you the growing clamor as more and more people funnel into the stadium. The sound's growing slightly louder and louder. As far as you can tell, it's packed to capacity, and more so. Probably over 120,000 people have come to this Coliseum to see this final event, and probably more on the outskirts through beddings and shopkeepers, wares, traders, merchants, caravans of all sorts and shapes and sizes, nobles from all over, and have come to see and view the possibility of champions or rising heroes, perhaps maybe to hire new bodyguards or to take note of rising adventurers. It's this calm before the storm, you feel. Before that clarion call of the horn sounds out once more. And all 6 of the groups stand up and are brought forward by the master of the games, who runs you through a brief rundown that the final event will take place, in that it will be all teams, and the ones to claim the killing blow against the final beast itself will be the ones to gather and garner the final reward for the competition itself. There's a quiet tenseness in the air as you all line up and are led into the stand itself. Like one larger singular chamber now at this point in time that rises up to the stands and brings you all out into the Colosseum itself, which now there are no separate quadrants now. This enormous Colosseum, sandy paths, and where colonnades have been erected, and a large standing platform from which you can all look out and see up and around to the thousands of people around, cheering, clamoring, the chanting in the air. You can see the various different boxes lined up in and around the sides that mark the different envoys and emissaries, as well as also the primary center box, which you can see just being to file into it now is the Grand Merchant Dukes, and then to much cheer and applause comes the Merchant Overduke himself, like long, shoulder-length golden hair, chiseled jaw, fairly pointed nose,
God, I hate him.
slight curls to the eyelashes.
Giga Chad.
Not a blemish to his skin at all. Waving a hand in the
No.
air, back and forth.
Fucking Prince Charming.
PC Master Race Giga Chad looking.
Very much
Same.
so.
I'm
All I
so
can-
glad you were going to say it.
All I can see is the Prince Charming from Shrek. I'm sorry.
It very much does.
It's strawberry.
I was like, Mummy!
Really?
The muffin cake. I hate this.
I hate that you
I
did that
hate-
so well.
Come here, City. Just hop on before you get hurt. Alright.
As the groups line up and take various different positions, all facing kind of this one royal box, you can see this heavy portcullis gate on the far side, and you can tell that something lurks beyond it. You're not fully sure what, but it's certainly something large. And there's almost this eagerness again in the air itself as the Grand Merchant Overduke raises his hand back and forth towards the people who slowly clamber down into silence. At last, we are here. The final day, the final event. Thank you, one and all, for coming to see the rise of our esteemed champions. And he slowly goes down the names of the groups, each one receiving an applause and a cheer, and your group is certainly one that gets one of the loudest, as being both those of flashy appearance as well as also coming over, not necessarily starting being fairly unknown, and then having these underdogs make it all the way up through the rankings to this final bout in and of itself.
Ateris is going to try and catch Raya's eye and sort of nod to encourage him before making like a flourish.
Ryan would do the same, and I am very much hoping that the other two go into a badass pose as well. Or at the very least, Alec just looks smart.
What are we, the Saja boys? Just fucking
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
No, listen, okay? We gotta make sure they see the
We gotta
fits.
play the
Actually,
crowd.
It's like, come on. It's like, come on. It's like, come on, please. Please.
Oh, Safi's absolutely doing it. Yeah, he is fully like all I'm imagining is someone in the crowd being like, do a flip, and it's just fucking backflip.
Yeah.
Do a backflip!
Yeah, Safi's just doing some like fun acrobatics or whatever, and it's just
I-
like
I
and then
do-
pose.
I do need to draw Ateris in a JoJo pose now.
Yes.
Allegan will add like some presto sparks and like different colors
Yeah.
around each
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
them.
Let's go.
He has no idea what he's doing.
As
Hey, you're doing
the-
it with confidence.
As the cheers, the crowd dies down again, and the Grand Merchant Overduke continues into this long, drawn-out speech about how he came up from nothing to now be in this position where he can share this grand event with the world, and thanks each of the different emissaries from coming in. A terrace in Allegan. A terrace.
Yeah.
You would, because with your very, very high passive perception,
What do I see with
you
my
would
special eyes?
see. You would see, as this display of overture is continuing on, that there's a sudden shift at the far end of the line, and you would see that performers of the last rites of Eigelmach, the woman in red, her head kind of looks towards Darkwind and Mortho. And you would see her eyes, which normally have pupils, go completely black. In Allegan, you would hear a voice, not directed at you, but because you're tapped into the system. Your services are no longer required. Begin.
As soon as
In-
I hear that, I'm just putting my hand on our earring and everybody prepare for the worst.
You saw that too?
As you say
heard
that, there would be this enormous thud and thump as Mordo just slumps and keels over.
Fuck.
The heavy, like his form going from that of an ogre into that full-size giant form you had seen, where body just onto the ground, unmoving. And the Berlin Darkwind upon his back begins to let out this ear-piercing screech. And you can see that bones begin to crack and splinter. And the individuals you'd known as the adamantine shrikes begin to jitter and shift and elongate, metal peeling out from their sides, piercing through flesh and just beginning to rip off skin as they're almost this liquid begins to pour out for them, brilliantly green and bluish, and goes in and pours into the body of Mordo. And you see his body begin to twitch and bulge and grow larger and larger as people begin to scream in terror as his form swells, being coagulated with metal, and there's this shifting whirl of sand that begins to buffet against the colonnades as the clouds above calm, some begin to darken and form and become into more of a heavier storm all of a sudden. And again, with the cracking of bone and splintering of flesh, you watch as this enormous creature begins to rise up and up and up into the skies. First, maybe 20 feet, then 30 feet, then almost 50 feet tall, rising on spindly legs, metallic, and with glowing green skulls drifting off from it, looking in different directions, and a metallic screech warbling with flesh and liquid blood and metal mixed together. And you watch as a ray shoots off of it and blasts a hole in the side of one of the Colosseum, and people begin to scream and scatter. At this point, you all see two other things happening going on as the other remaining groups begin to come together and begin to draw weapons and prepare for this fight in itself. You would see all you'd see because you all have very high passive perceptions, a group of smiles from those in the main box widen their faces as they very quickly turn and depart, moving fast from all the merchant overdukes and grand merchants. And you would see,
Of course.
the performers of the last rites of Eigelmach open a shimmering blue portal and vanish into it. That remains.
Great.
All of you now have a choice.
Who?
What would you like to do? Would you like to stay and aid against this huge monstrosity of metal and blood and flesh and bone that, as you can feel, it begins to awaken, this pulse of necrotic energy ripples out from it and it begins to gain power? Or would you prefer to follow after these performers of the last rites of Eigelmach? And Allegan, that voice struck you very distinctly as that of Acquisitor Scavola.
Mm.
Or do you all chase after, which apparently appears to be very much so planned and set up by the Merchant Overdukes and the Grand Overduke? Do you choose to talk in and bring in with the other groups at this point?
What are the
Who appear to be
other
the-
groups remaining doing?
It's
They look like the other troops remaining are your rivals, as well as also the War Mills, who both at this point, each one you can see is they each kind of come over to your group and call out as well that they also saw similar things where both the Merchant Overdukes and the performers of the last rites of Eigelmach are both fleeing with what appears to be alternative motives. So you get the feeling that one group should probably would probably go after the Merchant Overdukes. One would fight against the Colossus, and one would be here and would be following after the performers.
God.
Right.
Okay. This is fucked up, man. This is
I
fucked up.
do have a question.
Yes.
We saw the preparation for this spell. Was there any chance to do something before it was completed?
I would say it's not necessarily it was more not necessarily that it was a spell that was cast, it was more that it was a spell that was released. Like as if you get the feeling that this creature, whatever this Colossus itself, was being contained or being separated as it was.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling that there was something that was holding it apart, and now with the letting it go, like your services are no longer required. You felt something loosen, and things start to flow and form together. It's not fully constructed. It's still kind of technically in the process of building up at this point in time. It's a large, enormous thing, standing nearly 50 feet tall, of metal and flesh and bone.
It was an activation word rather than a spell.
Correct. I would say that theoretically the group is like kind of coming. The groups are coming together at this point in time as this thing is basically conjoining, forming, rising up out of this mixture of bodies, and at this point.
Okay.
I'm okay. So here's where I'm thinking this, okay? So, with the big monstrosity right there, I think we can understand saying that the war mills got this.
Well,
I can say, well, maybe, but
can I try something before this gets too out of control? If this thing is completely constructed before it can do anything, as we have seen it kind of piece together, I have two questions. One,
Mhm.
can we do anything before it acts? And two, is it all one thing, or is it many small things together?
It looks like it's all one thing. I would say that yes, you can do something before it's like fully formed at this point.
But it will still be one thing, even if
It
it
will
is not fully formed.
it will still be one thing that's formed. It may have reduced defenses. It may have reduced hit points, or things guarding it, or otherwise. Like you can like theoretically, like there it is like one enormous construct at this point in time. If you wanted to like to try and shunt something away from it, or not have it, or like say banish one of the creatures that it's being pulled from, I would say that would either like could reduce its size or damage or things like that. Certainly.
Okay. I would like to cast Polymorph, if I may.
All right.
If that will work against something like this.
I would say that you have spent enough time and around that polymorph typically does not work on constructs.
Mm.
Usually golems, constructs, warfare, in many of them, these monsters and creations in many of their designs has this built-in significance to them that they are immutable to change.
Okay. Then my plan's out. If it's not gonna work against it.
I would say that you spend enough time like researching up like Netheril and things like that you would know that that many constructs have built into their designs and their schemas this like a thing that makes them immutable to change, simply because of the fact that as guardians and the way shapes or forms, they are designed and made with a specific purpose to resist such things like that.
Okay, so we would auto succeed, basically.
Yeah, it would auto succeed.
I'm gonna call out to the rest of the group really quick. I can cast Shadow or something, but before this thing fully forms, it may be good to deal with it.
The merchant sheiks are working alongside potentially Tiamat. We need to make sure that someone takes care of that.
Yeah, that's the problem I have.
The other
So
this is also wrapped up with the other stuff we've been dealing with, obviously.
I mean, we can cast Shatter and leave, but I'm asking. This is a large spell, and I'm willing to expend it. But I'm asking, do you think this is a good idea for us to just leave, or should we do something and leave?
we should. I'm of the mind that
We should do
something and
something.
leave.
What'd you say,
We
Safi?
can't just leave this here.
We have a choice to make. We can stop this, or we can rely on one of our friends here. And Ateris will point at the other two groups, and we can also help prevent what I suspect may be the sacrifice of an entire city.
The war mills kind of like gesture themselves. We're trained in years of killing monsters and beasts and constructs. We can handle this thing. You sounds like your groups know more about what's going on with the other two. We want
Right.
an ISM aid. You, and
Sure.
as you're all talking, you see this barrier flow up and around the sides of the Colosseum itself. Elegant, you would recognize this as a protective spell, usually typically favored by since you would know him by
Do I?
the
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Wizard of Waterdeep, the Abjuration Wizard of Waterdeep. Um, you don't know necessarily how long it'll hold, but you know that at least it buys time.
Okay. So Dron's got the barrier.
If you think you can
I'm gonna
spare
do
it,
something
shatter
that
the
hurts
thing,
it.
but
I never finished copying down all my spells. The ones we
Sure.
purchased. I haven't had time.
No, you have not had full time to that. You were able to copy, I think, one, but not the.
I was able to copy 3, but I still have 4 that I have not
Yeah,
done anything
unfortunately not
with.
yet.
I'm going to burn sending.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it from its sheet
Okay.
okay.
and just burn it.
Okay. Easy enough.
I have to look up sending because I haven't copied it down yet.
25
25
words.
words.
Okay.
Thank you, Fox.
Ye-
I'm sending this to Ramadas the Alabaster.
Okay.
City under attack. Release every monster you can control into the dome. If you can, order them to... I'm going to annex that too. Order, keep people safe. As the
Okay.
spell burns into my hand.
There is no response.
Oh, he's dead.
Do I feel like the spell connected at all?
You feel the spell was sent out and connected, but there's no response.
Okay.
He's potentially secretly, secretively
Yeah, I
putting
know.
this up too,
I
so.
know. Then I'm gonna cast. The last thing I can do is I'm gonna cast Shatter on that creature.
Okay. So you cast Shadow with a heavy boom. Do need to make its con save.
Con 16.
Yep.
Does Shatter have
Um,
anything about
If it's
constructs having
constructs, yeah,
disadvantage or
it's-
something?
Yes, it has
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
It does have has advantage over magic resistance, so it's a straight roll.
Can I give? Damn it! I was gonna say something. Damn it! Before
Sure.
you did
Go ahead. No,
anything.
no. You were going to.
I was going to give it my 7 portent.
Let's
If you
fucking
want to do
go.
that, I will allow that. So that would make it an 18.
It succeeds, but it still takes normal
All right.
damage because normally it would take double damage.
All right.
As
20.
Go ahead.
28.
20. As Shatter kind of lands into the pile and it just smashes into the heavy sound wave rolling over, you can see more bones of the kind of creaking and cracking, and as that liquid kind of flows in to fill it up as it continues to rise up. It definitely took more damage to that because of the fact that it's not fully formed, but it is very rapidly growing.
As that happens, Ateris will place her hand on the shoulders of one of the war milfs. Do what you can here, and then come find us. We'll do the same if we finish before you. Good luck.
All right. As the war mills move to go and engage this colossus creature as it begins to rise up on long, spindly legs. Lethead and his group look at yours, and he gestures one head towards the other way. Do you want the bucks who are probably running away with the money, or do you want the ones who probably actually started this whole mess?
I think we should probably go after the merchant dukes. I mean, considering the two of you have, he just gestures at Cherry and what is the multi-eyed fuck's name? Heraclin. There we go. I'm pretty sure they're adept at killing Thay sorceries.
Oh, I'm looking forward to smashing apart a few undead. Show the helm that things are going brilliantly under their watch.
Ateris is pointedly not going to respond to that. I do believe that all of them are working in conjunction somehow, so we will likely meet up at the end. Let's get moving, or we're going to lose them all.
Alright. So, as Lethea's group disappears into that shimmering blue portal, your group heads off into the upper stands and begins making their way through the various different people who are running around in a panic, as well as also trying to find as to where the merchant overdukes have absconded to. Can I have either Raya or Saffron, or both of you, go ahead and make survival checks at advantage, please, since both of you have scouted out this place before.
Hey. All right.
Let's go. All right, so
okay.
that is going to be
that's a good one. Oh, both.
What
were
is that?
good.
22? 22?
Survival, you said?
Yes.
I can give you my portent if you need.
Oh no, absolutely not required. 22.
22.
Okay.
So 22's on both sides. Raya, because of your natural familiarity with the kind of moving through crowds and people, you're able to kind of help the group move along at a quick pace, back and forth, as you kind of see the barrier begin to kind of shift and pulse as this enormous colossus is now begin to stand up fully straight, now 50 feet tall in the air, as this enormous middle ocular eye begins to twirl and shake and shift, and an enormous, for what could be at that point in time basically a ray of light, comes blasting out from the front of it, chiseling into the side of the Coliseum itself and slamming into the barrier itself as it begins to shake and hold. You can see cracks running along the exterior of it, but it is before you see what looks to be a hook and chain whip up along the side and yank it down. It's kind of a heavy shift and shudder, pulling off down to the side, and where the beam touches into the ground, you just see fine ashy gray dust being left behind. But as you're able to lead the group on without causing or being able to slow down by the panicking people, able to definitely move your way, while Saffron, knowing and having scouted out much of this area beforehand, is able to kind of quickly lead the group as to where they remember where that treasure vault was, which when you're able to find it, you see that there are no guards outside of it, and the doors are closed and locked. What do you all do?
I guess first things first. Does it look pickable?
There is a thick, heavy lock on it, as well as also then a drop bar. So it's certainly, you don't know necessarily what's on the other side, so it could be pickable. The lock is certainly pickable, but you don't know initially what also then lies on the other side.
But also, we don't have time to pick the lock. We have boots of knocking. Kick the door down.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
It's literally Safi's like, I do not give a shit right now, and is gonna whack the thing with his boot.
You whack the thing with your boot, and with a heavy thunk, the door itself just, the pry bars like fling open, and the doors open up wide, revealing a fully empty treasure vault. And
Figures.
except for what looks to be a gilded mirror.
Would these be something similar to what I saw in the Hells for passing through locations?
This looks something very similar to that.
It's a gateway mirror. Let's go.
It's like a plan.
Terrace will
Well,
look through the mirror.
All right. As you look through the mirror, it is smoky and gray at this point in time. But as you come close to it, you feel this sudden burning in your blood. And you can see that runes along the mirror's edge react to it and come alight. And you see
Let's go.
you see the mirror turn crystal clear in what appears to be an enormous long hallway crenellated. And you see in the distance people moving about.
If I step through here and I don't return, don't come looking for me. Let's go.
What do you?
We're into the Hells. And she's gonna step through.
Right?
Up.
Terrace steps through, and all of you can see a Terrace step through, almost like kind of just passing through this quicksilver-like surface. Almost seems like it peels along with her form before snapping back into place like gelatin. Like, but you can see her on the other side.
I'll follow.
Boom. Same thing happens. I'm assuming Saffron and Raya both then follow after this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. And Tanner will as the mirror darkens behind all of you. And you're all met with the faint smell of, in the distance, what smells like brimstone and rotting flesh. Very, very far distant. But up ahead, you can hear what sounds like shouting voices and the movement of people and the shift and clank of armor and the clink and clank of coins. Dozens of coins. Hundreds. Thousands of coins.
Let's go before they get to their master.
Say less.
Hold on just a moment.
Okay. I think Delp's roll, I guess.
Yeah. So let's be
How-
sneaky about this.
How do I feel about being back in the Hells?
That's something only you can answer at this point in time. I can definitely say that it feels more that although you are more akin to it now because of the pact with Sadis, Sadis's realm is not that would be similar to that you would find with like Tiamat's.
Yeah.
So it's hot here. It's definitely warmer here than you've been familiar with or accustomed to, and it definitely feels like there's this constant brushing of fingers against your skin.
Gross. As much as a terrorist hates to admit it, there is something very familiar about this place.
Well, let's get out and get in.
All right. So you all through the mirror, and now find yourselves in this long, crenellated hallway where you can see that there are crystals lining the sides and brilliant columns depicted with paintings of different chromatic dragons. And even this far away, you can see bones intermixed and mingled with stalactites and stalagmites and piles, mounds of treasure. This would be a hoard that would be not out of place in the lair of an elder or even an ancient dragon. That you can see people sliding, moving amongst the several almost like mountains worth of coin. And you can see from this point in time in the distance what looks to be a number of the different merchant overdukes and grand overdukes directing around what appears to be various different soldiers depositing different bits and pieces of treasure, this newly acquired wealth that they have slipped away with amongst different items and similar. But you've all been moving quietly, so could I have everyone go ahead and roll stealth for me, please? If you already rolled it, let me know.
Oh my god.
29.
Bad. Very bad.
Portent.
No, you have to do it
You
before.
did it before.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, it's before.
5.
No, that's 29. Yeah, that's 29.
Okay, 29.
9.
9, 5.
9.
Terrace?
Oh, yes.
Mine's also a 5.
Okay, so Raya, as you were kind of almost immediately like kind of like sneaking ahead at this point of time with a heavy,
The terrorist
as
is
you're
even trying.
as the rest of the group's coming through, a terrace, you try very hard, you do, but you and teleportation magic have never gone well to each other, and echoing down the hall. With a sudden loud burp and belch, you just vomit onto the floor, which causes Saffron to kind of suddenly shift and jump in place, step onto like a pile of coin or a bone, and Algan just recoils and just like and goes, "Oh!" At which point of time, you could see all sorts of different bodies and faces stop and turn to look at your group down the edge of the hall. And
Surprise.
you would see kind of striding up and around, kind of come sliding down a pile of coins to the very kind of from the top of one hill to the very front. You recognize the Grand Merchant Overduke, the long shoulder-length hair, golden locks, very chiseled face. Well, this is certainly a surprise. Well done, well done. I must say that this is well, a few unexpected, uninviting guests, I can presume.
Oh god, here we
The
go.
well, I can't perhaps convince you all to perhaps scamper off back where you came from. Certainly, you can see that this is a private party. You've done very well to get this far, I can see, but certainly this is you're making a very stupid mistake.
Stupid is what we do.
And what's that? Oh, that's right. That's right. Be adventurers. Be the good guys. swing your swords about, cast spells and magic, and do the right thing.
Terrace kind of looks at the others. Who said we were good? We were just.
What? Actually, do any of them see Raya, or it's just
Oh, Briar is.
Gone.
Terrace does not look at Raya.
okay? Cool. Hey, do it all. Can Raya
Who-
use the to kind of walk in on the ceiling to just
Oh my
get a
god,
little
please.
bit closer?
Sure.
Who said we were good? We just don't like people like you.
Steffi just turns to the rest of the group and is like, so, plan is him first, right?
If you want to place dibs on him, go for it.
Yes, please.
Be my guest.
Well,
The quicker we can get out of this place, the better.
Captain.
Steffi's already running.
All right, then I will have everybody go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Let's go.
What you got? What you got, man?
Finally.
Well,
Ah.
well, shit.
So happy, finally, initiative that isn't ass.
I got an 11. I rolled a 3.
Buddy.
Damn.
Saffron, what was yours? My apologies.
19.
19. All right. Alligan.
4.
Damn, guys.
I'm not
Terrace.
doing
22.
great.
22.
Oh, thank you.
Allegan's like wiping vomit off his shoe.
Actually, wait a second. Hold on. Give me one moment. What does this give me again? No, it doesn't look like that. Never mind. Okay.
How dark is it in here?
It's actually surprisingly light.
Okay.
Where's the light coming from?
Hard to tell.
Of course.
No, I want this whole playlist, damn you.
Alright. So, I don't need you anymore, but I will need the rest of these. Making sure I do this appropriately. Okay.
2. Are there any spaces of shadow or dim light?
Yes, there are a fairly number of them.
Okay.
Okay, and one final one.
Out of the way.
All right. Okay. Has combat begins to go. This fellow runs back this way. 1, 2, 3. Actually, he would go to here. Hide behind guards. Get a good dodge action. Terrace, you're up.
Yeah, and all the terrorists can really do at the moment is move forward. She's going to shadow lunge to get forward a bit.
Okay.
So that she's still got movement. So she'll get there. She will draw out her final fire arrow.
Okay.
And she will make a shot at... Sorry, I'm just trying to... Okay. She'll make a shot at this guard just here.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay. That is a 8 points of piercing damage and 5 points of fire damage. And then she
the
will...
bolt slams into the guard and like kind of pierces the chest, but then throws him back, and he lies unmoving onto the ground with a heavy thud.
Okie dokie. She will do the one right next to him then.
Okay.
With a frost arrow for this one.
Sure thing.
That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's tasty. That's 12 points of piercing damage.
Again, the same thing. This one goes flying up to the side with a heavy thud, and, as the bolt cracks into the helmet and just freezes through the face.
Okay. And then she will use the last of her movement to get up another little bit.
Okay.
35. There we go.
Okay, Saffron, you're up. Oh, and are you having Tanneril do anything? My apologies.
Tanneril is going to move up with me.
Okay.
Use both his actions.
My turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, you're good. Alright. I am going to use feline agility and get all the way up to this fucker.
Okay.
And say very much just hello, motherfucker, and full turn of attacks.
Kitty weapons.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First things first. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
I will roll just to hits first. Actually, well, we'll see, because I'm going to do stunning strike on this first one.
Okay.
Pretty please save.
18.
Dang. Okay. Where'd my... I just put you down. Where is my d6? There you are. Okay. So that first hit is 11 points. Bludgeoning.
Okay. As
Second.
you punch him at this point in time, the claws sink into him. You see his visage flickers with a sudden like grunt of pain, and it fades away, revealing a... Oop, come here, you. Revealing what instead appears to be a most like slightly prismatic scaled dragonborn with covered in heavy plate armor and a long cloak, with 5 eyes, one blue, one white, one red, one black, one green, staring at you and in a hissing tongue that says and snarls at you, "Should have stayed out of it, kid."
I am like so certain I am older than you because you are talking like a fucking infant. I'm gonna hit him again.
Fair.
Oh yeah. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Stunning strike again.
Okay. It's a wisdom or con save.
It is con save. And no, before you roll, fuck you. You rolled a 6.
Okay.
Important.
Then in this case, he will use his single legendary resistance to resist that.
Excuse me?
Fuck you!
At least it's used up.
He only has one.
At least it's only the one. Alright.
And it's used up now.
Okay.
So you feel him. You see the claws like dig into his solar plexus and should feel like kind of the twitch and shove into them, and you think that you know that it should be like kind of locking up at this point in time. And there's this draconic rage that flows through his eyes. It's a not today.
Yes, today!
Alright.
And I'm gonna flurry of blows, 2 more hits.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, rolled a 17.
Hits.
Alright, we're gonna do one more stunning strike. I don't want to run out of key points too fast.
God fucking.
Yeah!
Alright, he is stunned.
baby! Alright,
What is the damage for that?
takes, math 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And I have one more hit, and this one's just gonna be regular.
Okay. It is an advantage now because he is
that's
stunned.
Thank God, that was a natural 1. Is that 18 or 13? That is 13. Plus a bunch, so yeah.
That'll hit.
22. Alright. Last hit is 10 points of bludgeoning damage. That is my turn.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright. Ow.
There go my key points. No, I still have some, but it's like
Alright. This one, one of the grand, technically they actually go on the same initiative, so I can, actually, so this one fades away, and this one fades away. As they drop their disguises now that they've been revealed. Alright. So you...
Yeah, pop.
Yeah, this one is going to rush towards you, Saffron. So, on sudden wings taking flight and flies over to you. And it's going to make a bite attack and a claw attack. So, the claw attack is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
And then a 17 to hit. Wow, so...
Nope.
Alright, and then this one now comes to here, and they are flanking you now, so this one... is going to make a...
3 Dragonborns at the same time.
Bite for a crit. For
In a
the
fight,
damage roll
right?
is actually fairly...
I could take him. I could take him.
For
How about
9 points of damage. So, 4 piercing and 4 cold, or 5 piercing, 4 cold.
Okay, doke.
And then they're going to make a claw attack against you. For an 18 to hit, which I think misses you.
Nope. Eat miss.
All right. Raya, you see these Dragonborn come now, and these ones, they don't necessarily fully look like Dragonborn. They look more like draconic half creatures at this point in time. They have more crouch, the digitigrade legs, like wings behind them, longer tendrils from the head. They definitely more draconic head than the normal Dragonborn would be. The one in front, in front of Saffron, looks like a Dragonborn. The two off to the sides have a distinctly more demonic appearance to them.
Question.
Yes.
This is music.
This is okay.
Apparently.
So the actual Dragonborn looks like prismatic almost.
Yes.
With the red, with this
So,
red
this is what the
dragonoid
white.
and this, yeah.
So that's what the white one looks like. And the red one looks like.
Okay. All right. So am I able to think that while the Overduke was actually just the brains, the other Merchant Dukes are just some sort of chromatic?
Did I not roll for? I did not roll for one of them. Oh no. Very possibly.
Cool. All right.
Hold on.
Okay. No, you good.
Because I thought I rolled for this fellow, and apparently I didn't.
To be fair, you've got a lot of tiles to manage there, so.
All right, but yeah, his action wouldn't have been influenced anything. Continue, Raya.
All right. Also, the guards kind of look like jobbers, do they?
They look like regular dudes.
Okay.
I would say that you can't tell if they're magically influenced or not at this point in time.
Okay.
This one probably would have moved down to here.
Alright. So, Raya's going to Raya is going to use his action to use a mask and Misty Step. He's gonna leave behind the fly paper on the boots.
Okay. Okay.
And hold on, I gotta remember exactly where the fuck I'm going right here. Okay. Right there. Okay. Fucking verticality makes this weird.
Yep.
Alright. And with that, Raya's gonna go right here. Just slide up to that white Dragonoid's DMs and
Are you dropping on his head like a
You roll.
spider?
okay. Does
Hell yeah.
hold on. Why are you not working? Does is it 20? Why can't I hear anything? Okay, there we so do you press the mute button? So yeah, does 23 does a 23 with a rapier a certain death hit?
Yes.
Actually, wait.
Let's go.
Did I? It's like, wait, did I surprise him?
Yes, he is not aware of your presence. You were well
You-
hidden enough.
He fell from the roof. Did I surprise him?
Shush. Okay. So, that is going to be. I was trying to roll and see if I get like higher than that, but it is what it is. We metro booming. Here we go. All right. 7 plus 5. So that is 14 piercing damage. 3 thunder damage. And 14 sneak attack damage.
Alright. 14, 3, so 4, 3. So 21. Ow! With a heavy shunk into its side at this point in time, lets out a screech and swipes a claw at this point in time and around at you. In response, as its reaction, it will make a bite attack against you. And rolls an 11, so I think that misses you with a chunk.
That definitely misses. He's just weak.
All right. Anything else?
I didn't miss the party, did I? And just end his turn.
All right, guards. These. What's there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and has to dash to get to a terrace. And this one has to dash to get to a terrace as well. So this one is making their attack. Which is a 9, which misses.
Yeah.
Because they would have attacked before the others got there. So, this one and Spirit. Does 20 to hit Uriah.
Yep.
For 7 piercing damage.
Oh, right.
It's there.
I have this when I did that.
17 to hit you. Actually, no, you were surrounded by this point in time, so. Saffron's there, so technically advantage cancels out, so that doesn't. So then a 17 to hit you.
Meets.
Alright, so then you take another 4 piercing, because that meets beats.
Yep.
And this one kind of clambers 1, 2, 3, and gets to the top of there, and it's going to throw their spear at you. With a 12. Clunk.
Nope.
This one clambers the top. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will dash over to here. This one clambers the top, and this one dashes around. This one dashes to here, and this one gets to here and throws. Actually, gets to here and throws. Alright, so Saffron, you have 2 spear attacks coming at you. 1 and 2. Both miss. And then Raya, you have 2 ranged spear attacks coming at you. 1 and 2. Both miss. Good lord, what are these rolls? Alright, the Overdukes is stunned. Guard Captain. Guard Captain is going to step here and is going to make a single attack once against each Raya and Saffron.
God damn it, Cal.
What'd he do?
Bro, why do you... What? Okay, you just come
He's
in
given
here
2 curses this
Curse us.
session.
Why? Why do you always
Alright.
choose violence?
1 at Saffron. Is a 23 to hit you
Yes.
for 13 slashing. And then against you, Raya. It's a 25 to hit for 11 slashing.
Yep.
Allegan, you're up.
My turn is going to be very short. Because I'm moving 60 feet, and then that's the end.
Can't cast anything?
I am so far away.
I got an idea.
Alright, so we come to then these two chuckle fucks. Boop. And boop.
Okay.
You are over here. Alright. This fellow here is going to raise up a hand, swirl lightning around it, and throw lightning at one at a terrace and one at Allegan.
Well, we're back within 30 feet of each other, so we've got that little tasty AC bonus.
You
I
do.
have my wife loves me back.
Yeah.
What?
A 12 to terrace and an 8 to Allegan. Both miss.
Misses!
Sick.
Alright, and then... And this fellow... Why? Oh, that's why it's set on draw. Well. They are going to drop a... Where's my draw? There's draw. Ten, 10. I think it's one more. Yes. He is going to drop a globe of darkness. Right here. He'll do that there. Doesn't care about the guards. And then it's going to hide.
So, is this magical darkness?
It is magical darkness.
Does it counteract blind sense?
No, it does not.
Right, is fine.
He hides. Foop.
Stop.
And moves.
Please.
Ateris, you're up.
Ateris is going to whistle, and Tenarel is going to leave this thing of darkness. And then she's going to use Sword Burst.
Okay.
Which means that all of these guys surrounding her must make a dex saving throw.
All right, which they make with disadvantage because they're in darkness.
Yeah.
So a 10, a 7, and a 17.
All of them, one of them fails. One of them succeeds, sorry. The 17
Okay.
succeeds.
Got it.
But the rest of them are going to take 5 points of force damage.
Ow. And ow. Is that up? It's a cantrip, right? So it should be.
Yep.
What is it? 2d4, 2d6.
2d6. I only rolled one. Oops. An additional 3 points.
3 points, which is actually enough then for him and him to both be kaput.
And
But
then
the other one is able to dodge the spell, so does not take any damage.
And then because it's darkness.
Magical darkness.
Magical darkness. Let me quickly check this thing. Sorry, I've got so much shit here. Alright. She's going to step back.
Okay. The guard will take an opportunity attack with you at disadvantage,
Yeah.
which is a 10, so foop.
Misses. She is then going to shadow lunge.
Okay. Foom. Okay.
And that's her turn. She will whistle one more time, and Tenra will come up here and bite this guy.
Got it.
Just here.
Okay.
And that is a... +9. There will be a 20/40.
24 will hit.
Okay. And that is a 11 bite damage.
Got it. That is enough in order for that guard to be kaput. Raya. You've, Ateris, you would kind of just catch the side of this, and you would actually also, because your passive perception is high enough, that up over here is kind of like crouched and hiding behind a rock is that black draconic figure. But you would see, stretching a hand out from this one right here casting towards Raya, because they can see magical darkness. Raya, you feel a pressure push into your mind as Dominate Person is cast against you. So
Cool.
I need
used the
you.
Holy Leave. The last.
All right. Well,
one.
first.
Uh-huh.
So first of all, you don't have to use it yet. So just be sure. So go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw,
No,
please.
no, don't make a wisdom save. I'm giving you my natural 20 portent.
No, leave it for
Are
later.
you sure?
I am sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if I roll. Oh, hold on. Does an 18 pass?
18 does succeed.
Oh,
So you are not dominated. Unless it'll kind of a cackling hiss. And then we go back to Saffron. Saffron, you are currently blinded unless you have blind sight or magical darkness vision.
Nope. I'm blind.
You are currently blind, yes.
That's okay though. I'm just gonna try and hit anyways.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of blindly reach out and try and get my hand on the Duke, Archduke, Dragonborn
Alright.
fuck.
Yeah, you know there's the one that there's the target in front of you. You know vaguely where
Yeah.
he is. And he is still stunned, so attacks to him are
Uh-huh.
just a straight roll.
straight roll,
grab him by
exactly.
the
So it's
throat
literally
and
just the like,
punch.
yeah, very much just like, just to be like, all right, where are you? Oh, there you are, bop. So 2 hits. Uh, 17 to hit.
Thank you for the
17 will just hit.
Will just hit. Hell yeah. Thank you. And that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
Ow.
And more than that, 18 to hit for the second one.
Hits.
It's another garbage rolls. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Makes sense. He's in the dark. It's
Smack,
like connecting
smack.
but not fully.
Right.
And then bonus action, patient defense.
Okay. You've
And that's
gone.
gonna be my turn.
Okie dokie.
I got a feeling these fuckers can see in the dark, and that's
They-
gonna suck. So at very least, disadvantage on trying to hit
Alright.
me.
So, technically we're already surrounded, so they already had advantage, but they don't like the fact that you're hitting them regardless. But it doesn't seem to matter for you. Okay, so this one is going to. Is not happy about the fact that. So it's gonna make a bite attack.
Oh yeah, the guy is now no longer stunned. It's my turn.
Okay.
Done.
18 to hit you.
To hit me? No.
Yes. That's a miss that you can hear this heavy kind of clack of jaws and this warmth of heat. And then a 13 to hit you, both miss.
Yep.
And then the
He's
white-
just he's got that like stance. He's got his eyes closed and he's just listening to the movement of air.
Yeah.
just woof. Alright, so this one is also a bite, which is a miss. And it's also a miss, so is Saffron doing some monk shit within the darkness?
He is patient defense for the win, baby.
Alright, Raya, you're up.
When Tannerol acts that guard, he could feel the coins drop. It's like the coins just started dropping down, right?
Yeah, well, you felt the heavy body go thud and it.
Cool. First, I'm gonna ask you something.
Yes.
Raya still has a vial of the G12.
Yes.
A
You have
of
several
G12.
vials.
Okay. My question to you is, since it's still in the range of his blind sense right there,
Okay.
could he throw a vial right behind here and blow it up? Considering that there is a bunch of small coins that might get shot out
understand.
in the process.
I understand.
Hmm.
How do you intend to activate it? Is this the one that already had the kind of the charge in it that you picked up?
Yes.
Sure, I'll say that
Pipe
will count as
bombers?
your. Yeah, he's going to pipe bomb y'all.
I'm not going to pipe bomb.
You're going to
No.
pipe bomb yourself.
I'm okay with that.
Right. I will say yes, you can do that.
Alright, what do I have to roll?
So you're just kind of throwing into there, and it's nothing. You're well enough. You have a blind sight. You can just chuck it to one side of there, and click, and there's this sudden, as this wave of like coins comes spitting out, and hot shrapnel and glass and concussive force that blasts out in. Oh wait, where are you? I need a cone. Will blast out like that.
I am well aware.
All
I
right, so technically this would be 4d6 because it's just by itself, but you're also adding in a whole bunch of scrap metal and other things into that. So I'm going to
Ugh.
say that is 6d6. So go ahead and roll 6d6.
my next question. Since I know it's coming, would I be able to dodge it somewhat? Or use evasion for it?
I would say yes, because simply because of the fact that you have blind sense and know about the concussive force. Otherwise you'd be blinded by the darkness.
Okay,
So
so
yes,
that...
you do have advantage on this. Is a dexterity saving throw, and you do have advantage.
Okay. That is 23 on the first one. That's a
That
20 on the
is
second one.
that is more than enough. You're able to as you throw it and duck down, this searing hot coin just come whoosh over the top of your head. All right, so roll me the 6d6.
Oh my god, that's so many sixes! Okay, that's 29.
Damn. Yeah, these guard. That's that's very close to max. Damn, dude. So yeah, that cuts through those guards without issue. So the guard captain makes a dex save disadvantage. He does save, but he will take half the damage. So 14. And I need 2 for him. And he fucking breaks out of his dominate person. How's about that?
Oh?
The guard captain is not a willing servitor.
Oh god, and I almost killed him. Okay, cool.
No, the guard captain's pretty tough. Alright, so then the Abishai, they do not.
Join
they do-
us.
Oh, that's a con save, excuse me. And this isn't technically a magical effect, so it's just shrapnel. So that's a 1. So he takes 29 points of blasting damage. He is resistant to it though, but yeah, that's not fun.
Alright. So, I think the last thing, if you allow it, can he use his bonus action to hide amidst all the chaos?
Sure, I'll say like you can fake playing dead, but so I'll have you do is I'll give you a dexterity-based performance check.
I can work with that. Alright, so that would be 2 more
Okay.
than I have. So that's going to be 26.
All right, you were effectively playing possum.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Awesome!
Darkness is gonna drop. Safi's gonna see Raya playing dead and going to freak out.
He's gonna crash out, and it's gonna be great.
I think
All
Ryan
right.
will specifically just stick his tongue out in just like a very exaggerated manner.
All right, the guards. They just saw this whole shrapnel explosion just shred a whole bunch of their compatriots. They can't see inside. These two then are, however, going to have to skid and slide down through difficult terrain. So that's their dash. This one is going to ready in action to. Actually, they see the dog. They're gonna go after the dog.
Keep on going after that dog.
Two stabs. Well, 6 and 10, they both miss Tannerel.
He's doing that
alright,
thing that
and-
dogs do where they just run around your legs.
Yeah, basically. And then the Overduke at this point in time lets out a cry, like pain at this point in time, just gouting blood. He's a coward. He's going to take the disengage action because he doesn't know about Saffron's Sentinel and is stepping away.
Ooh.
Tee
So Saffron,
Come
if you wish.
All right. Oh yeah. 21 to hit. You're not moving
21
anywhere, motherfucker.
21 will hit. So
Garbage damage roll, but 8 points.
8 points.
Nope, 7 points. 7, 7, 7, 7.
Well, unfortunately, that is his action, so he can't do anything else at this point in time.
Hee
The... Yeah. Okay. Guard captain. The guard captain is blinded, is coming out of a stupor and haze, and is in the darkness. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And is not going to take an action this turn. Elegant, you're up. You see this giant sphere of darkness in front of you. You see Tanner off to one side.
Well, I'll do my original move, which was to here.
Okay.
Can I make a check to see if I can tell if Raya is dead or not?
You would basically just see Raya's boots sticking out of the dark, like feet out of the darkness. Most of his body is obscured by it. Hard to tell.
Huh. Okay.
Like I would say yes usually, but he's just too obscured.
How about this individual here?
That one, I would say you kind of actually probably the guard captain would be kind of take a stumbling step back, and so you would see them like kind of like holding a long sword in their arms, and like kind of this dazed look on their face, and stumbling back. It's like what? What's going on?
How fucked up do they look?
Not very. You can see like what appears to be like a couple of coins that have like embedded themselves into the side of their face and armor.
Disgusting. Alright. Then I will take care of these two. And... yeah, let's do that. Alright. I am going to use the wand for magic missile.
Okay.
Yeah, let's use 5 charges.
Alright, who are you targeting?
I'm splitting it 3 for the most hurt one and 2 for the other.
As in, like, well, so of the hurt one of the dragonkin of the guards.
The 2-1 next to the doggo.
Okay,
The two
guards. Gotcha. Yeah, those are guards. Okay. Roll damages.
So that is for the first one. That's going to be 5 points.
That's three missiles each is 5 total damage. That doesn't sound right.
No, for 2. For the 3-1, that's going to be for.
Oh, so you're using if you're using 5 charges on the wand, so that means you're casting it at a
5th level.
5th level, right? So you get 3 charges, and then you get 4 additional charges.
Oh. Okay.
Well, yeah, so 4 additional missiles, so it's 7 missiles total.
Okay, fucking scratch all of that. I'm just gonna re-roll this completely because I messed that up. So it's 9 total then?
Okay.
So 5 for one, 4 for the other. So for the first one, that is...
No, 7 total. 7 total missiles.
Okay.
So 3 for one, 4 for the other.
3 for one, 4 for the other. Got it.
Okay.
So the first one is 9 plus 3 is 12.
All right, that one gets blasted away.
For the second one, it's garbage, but it's fine. It's 15.
15. That one also gets blasted away by the barrage of missiles. Tannerel looks behind at you and gives you a happy tail wag.
I still don't like you.
God, come on, man.
Sorry.
Anything else?
But my wife would be very sad if you died. No, that's the end of my turn.
All right. The Abishai at this point in time is... they are going to slide to here, throw a lightning bolt at Terrace, which is a 15,
Misses.
and then they're going to come close and make a bite attack at advantage against you. 23 to hit for 6 piercing and 3 lightning.
Does hit.
All right.
Reaction. Hellish Rebuke.
All right.
So.
17.
Succeed. So you take half damage.
All right.
We're getting. So that is 29 points of damage halved.
Okay. As the flames wash over it, it just looks at you and gives you a leery smile through it and says, "Hotter flames than that exist here every day, sister."
Oh, I'm aware.
And you get the feeling that they are immune to fire.
Good.
Alright, so then we go to the Black Abishai. Who, seeing Allegan pop their head up, is going to sneak. What is your passive perception, Allegan?
That's such a good question. Let me just close my character sheet real quick because that's super useful.
What? What?
I tried to click it, I clicked the X instead. My passive is 13.
13. Alright, that is not enough in order to see this as they come sliding around the edges of the
Do I still contain the
stalactite.
power of the love of my wife, or am I too far away?
You are too far away,
Cool.
so they're gonna shank you.
Great. I
Alright.
love that for me.
Yep. So they're gonna shank you with a. They're not gonna make a bite attack. They are gonna make a scimitar attack. Technically it's not in force. That's 9 points of
Wait, what
slashing
was it?
damage.
What
Oh wait,
was
it's a 14. Are you serious? With advantage, you roll a 14.
And I'm gonna cast shield.
So.
You're within.
Then
If you're within 5 feet of Terrell, the attacks on you are with disadvantage.
Oh. So do I need to cast shield or not?
so then it would have been a 13. Well, no, yeah, 13 because it would have been evened out then. So 13.
Okay, well if it meets, it beats, so I'm still casting shield.
All right, so and then the second attack is a 25 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll
So, all right, so you take 9 slashing. And 18 sneak attack.
fuck.
And that is its turn, because it had to use the bonus action to get that far. Terrace, you're up.
Did Lightning Boy roll on his concentration for darkness? When I
No, because he took
reacted?
no damage. He took no damage from the Hellish Rebuke.
That's fair. That's fair. Alright.
Also, the lightning
Uh,
boy did not cause the darkness.
I thought he did. That's fair.
He did not. Black one did.
That's fair. Alrighty. We are going to hmm.
And this guy down here is flailing in the darkness, saying, "I can't see! I can't see!"
So far.
Nope.
Terrace is going to draw her blades, activate Maharaj's Mark, and take some attacks at the silver guy.
Okay.
So, I'm going to use one of those boons. That was a really bad roll. Me. So that's a 17.
17 hits.
Okay. And the second one was... I'm going... That's better. Okay. Second one was a 18 to hit.
Uh, 18 will also hit.
Okay. So we'll take lots of damage for that. The first one is a 5 points of slashing. The second one is an 8 points of slashing, and then each one gets it doesn't matter for what each one gets because he's immune to fire. So
He's immune to fire, so
yeah, 18 points of slashing damage on that.
got it.
And we'll whistle at Tenorel. And Tenorel is going to come and make a bite on the black
Okay.
character. He's gonna do 2 bite attacks because he can attack twice.
Okay.
So the first one is an 18 to hit. And
Hits.
the second one is a nat 20.
Okay.
So the first one does 9 points of damage, and the second one does 11 plus 22 points of damage.
Ow.
Angry doggo. He's just gonna like latch onto his tail or something.
Okay, so yeah, the first attack, the darkness fades.
Hell yeah.
So Saffron, you can now fully see again.
We can see that Raya is dead.
And you see Raya lying prone on prostrate on the ground, surrounded and
just like-
covered.
Surrounded in
Chappie just
shrapnel
looks
and
over
death.
and just suddenly starts hearing static.
All right. Yeah. That's Terrace's turn. Green Abishai. The green one at this point in time is going to. Well, then technically at this point in time, they have a clear line of sight at Allegan. So they are going to. Let's see. You're going to fly into Allegan and make a fiendish claw attack against him. Which is a 24 to hit. So, Elegant, you
Is that
take...
with disadvantage?
Yep, because it's a straight roll. Either way would be good. So that is 7 slashing.
Yep.
And I need a con saving throw, please.
Take my 20 portent.
Are you sure? Because I just upped my con.
It's up to you. We also do
I'll
have
take
boons,
it.
I
It's
guess.
better safe than sorry. Safer than sorry. Yeah, I'll take that 20 and add 6, so 26 total.
All right. You do not take the poison damage, and you are not poisoned.
Cool.
All right. That is his turn. Saffron,
I'm
you're up.
pretty good.
Okay. Alrighty. How hurt does this Dragonborn look like?
Very,
Very?
very.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. 25.
Hits.
Kill him.
Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. How would you like to eliminate?
Ah, shit. Okay.
He had 10 hit points left.
Nice. I think it's literally just claws cutting against his throat, and he just bleeds out.
All right. As the claws cut against his throat, like this heavy gurgle, this black acrid blood just kind of spills out, smelling of sulfurous fumes onto the ground and around with just this like pouring of blood. It stinks, but you can see that the body is not disappearing into sulfur and ash, which fully confirms that you are indeed in the hells.
Sick. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm going to which of the two not mini dragons next to me look more hurt?
The white one behind you looks significantly damaged.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Like, you
turn
can
to
see-
the red one.
Okay.
Yeah. Raya's on the ground. Actually, that is a good point. Hold on. Can I glance over and see if Raya's faking it?
Make an insight check.
Or... not great.
We have
I
boons.
fucking do it.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
it's fine. 16?
16? Yeah, Raya rolled like a 26, I think. So like you're pretty sure Raya's dead.
Okay.
Oh!
So
God.
Okay. Gonna turn. It was like about to go for the red one because like we need to chip away at these fuckers. Sees Raya is most likely dead.
Sees red.
And is going to take a punch at the white one.
All right.
Oh yeah. That was so close. Yeah, 28 to hit.
28. That'll hit.
Nope. No, you. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. The heavy clunk clocks into the back of their skull at this point in time, and they let out a screech of pain. They are not fully dead, but you can see like they're woozy on their feet.
Okay. So it looks like Raya's dead. Okay.
He's not.
So then, never mind.
He's dead, not moving. Like he's covered in blood and viscera and like half melted, shattered coins.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna hit this guy again.
Okay.
That's the exact same roll. It almost flopped over to a 3, and then it stayed on that. So 28 again.
28 hits.
12 points of damage.
This time you just punch into the solar plexus with kind of like the cracking of ribs, and you can feel the claws dig into the heart and just squeeze until it pops before you pull your hand back out.
Oh. Did I just kill this thing? Oh shit!
Yep.
I don't even think about it. I think he is just going to run to Raya's side, though.
Okay.
He'll take that opportunity attack, and he's just gonna run over to Raya and just like fucking crouch down next to him and like. He's freaking out. He's thoroughly freaking out.
They will take a bite attack against you.
Go for it.
16, which misses. So
Nope.
function. All right. Which then brings us to the Abishai's turn. Abishai is going to chase right after you, and is going to make a. Oh, I don't need that anymore, and I don't need him anymore. Claw. And a bite. It misses you both. You're just like kind of like kicking him off at this point in time.
Yep.
As he's attempting to like
Yep.
bite into your face, just
using-
eyes red with rage.
He's using his tail to like bap him away. It's like, stop it!
It's just like flailing hands in the middle of his face. Just like, "Ah!"
He is entirely too focused on Raya, who is on the ground. He's like fucking shaking him. He's not even saying anything. He is so scared that if he tries to speak, he's just going to scream.
Raya, you're up. You're being shaken by Saffron.
Oh, he's noticing the footsteps right here, and oh, I am so sorry, but Raya's eyes just shoot open, upside down, and looking at the dragon thing right there, and he's going to do something he hasn't done in a while. Where is it?
Oh.
All right, so he's gonna take his bonus action to do below the belt.
Oh, hell yeah.
What? So, just big tail sweep, and that's gonna be acrobatics check. What the fuck? Okay. All right. So my acrobatics is an 8, and I rolled a nat 20. So he's gonna have to beat a 20. He's gonna have to make a strength saving throw of 28 to beat that.
Nice.
The only way he'd no, because you rolled a natural 20, so I think even because natural 20 at that point, I mean, it's just a count, but nope.
Cool. With that, it's just this tug and just a tumble, and Raya's already on top of the guy. And since he's prone, do I still got to roll, or I roll with advantage?
On the attack, no, but you already have advantage because you could mimicking the attack. If you did stand up, yes?
Yes. No, did I?
No, I'm assuming if you're
technically rolling on is I doing a flip and rolling up, you would have to stand, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, so you do have advantage attacking down at him.
Okay. I rolled the same regardless. Does a dirty 20 hit him?
Yes.
All right, and he just comes stabbing down with a booming blade as the body is open. All right, that is 10 piercing. That's 8 thunder damage. Okay. And sneak attack. 14 sneak attack damage.
32 damage. Ouch. As the blade sinks into the hide.
Oh, wait. I did below the belt. Hold on. I'm missing something. I'm missing a D4 because of below the belt. That is 3 extra damage.
All right. There's a winded gasp and wheeze of pain. All right. Anything else for you?
That's it. And he just looks up at Saf. He's like, "You didn't see me?"
Don't you ever fucking do it again!
This guard is going to rush towards Saffron. As they are still technically under compulsion. So, spear, it's a miss, and then 2 attacks against a terrace at advantage. 1 and 2. So a crit, so for 6 piercing damage, and a 19 to hit you, a terrace?
Misses. Actually, no. Just hit.
19?
Not within. Yeah, because I'm not within 30 feet of Allians. So
Indeed.
Just hit.
So that is 7 and 6, so 13 total damage piercing.
Cool.
The guard captain at this point in time is regathering themselves and is going to they're going to rush past and kind of scramble up this and are going to, because they see the green one, and they are going to attack the green Abishai with 1 and a 2, and 1 hits, so the other misses for 20 slashing damage. Chunk. Allegan, you're up.
I would like to move in a very fancy way and make it a lot of other people's problems.
Okay.
So, would you say that Tannerel is within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to grab that dog and I'm going to go see my wife.
Okay.
I'm going to use Thunderstep.
Okay. Kaboom. All right. Con save, right? For creatures within 10 feet?
Correct.
All right, so the guard captain fails.
Oh shit. Sorry, buddy.
Abishai makes it. And so the 2 Abishai both make it. Tannerel goes.
The only.
Well, they take half damage, but
That poor guard captain.
Listen, we'll make it up to him.
so what's the
We got
damage?
some gold for him.
That's gonna be... not great. 18 divided by 2, so 9.
9. Okay, so they take 18. The other 2 take 9. All right. Anything else?
That is the end of my turn.
All right. Well, you can still move technically if you want to.
I'd like to be next to my wife.
Fair. The blue Abishai. You did give them a very nice line, though,
Yeah.
as their mouth crackles open, and they are going to spew lightning. So I need a dexterity saving throw from Ateris, Allegan, and Tannerel.
Uh,
18.
18
Uh,
succeed.
18 for Tenorel and a 28 for Ateris.
All right, all 3 of you succeed. You take then 8 lightning damage.
Is the Terrace like a lightning rod?
Pretty much. He keeps getting shocked. It's like
I
the
mean, have you
third
met their
battle we've had.
Have you met her husband? He uses shocking grasp and
Yeah.
all sorts of other lightning effects. Like, it's probably something she's used to by this point.
How much damage was it on a success?
8.
Cool. Yana is gone.
Oop. Yana is kaput.
General wines.
All right. So the Black Abishai is does not get his darkness back.
I also am very hurt.
So they're going to screech and then go to back over here and is going to make 2 attacks against the guard captain. Miss and misses twice. Damn. All right, Ateris, you're up.
All right. Ateris is going to shove a great
Oh,
healing potion.
Hold on, real quick. Allegan, don't
Yeah?
forget that you can take Allegan, you can take a healing potion as a bonus action.
You know, I think I might do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's a smart idea. Because Ateris was going to shove her greater healing potion at you otherwise.
15 plus 17 points of healing.
all right.
Still not great, but feeling better.
Okay. Ateris.
She is internally cursing a little bit that Allegan decided to pop right up there, because she doesn't want to hurt him. And so is going to take the attack of opportunity and scoot around to this side.
Okay, so you'll take 2 attacks because
That's
you have
fine.
to leave the space above it. All right, so attack 1 and attack 2. The 16 will miss, I believe.
Miss, yep. And I'm
All right,
back to a 21 armor, so... now that she is out of range of hitting Allegan, she is going to Arms of Hadar. So they need to make a strength save.
All right. First guard is 16, second is a 4, so I think they fail. And then the blue 13, excuse me.
Okay. So they are going to do 12, 15 points of necrotic damage to anyone who got a less than a 13. Half of that to anyone that got a 13 or higher.
13 or higher?
Yeah.
All right,
13
so
was the
then
save.
he does actually do so. 7 and 7 then. All right. Anything else?
Well, he died, so that's fine. That's everything for that attack. I can't do... I'll do my bonus attack with a slash.
You can only do that if you can only do that if you take the attack action with the melee weapon on your
Yeah.
turn. You can't cast a spell then.
I'm gonna rally then.
Okay.
And I will give I will give my husband let's see what my roll is going to be. You get 5 temporary hit points.
Thanks.
All right. The green
I'm
number
a squishy wizard.
Oh,
the green.
Tannerel will bite.
Yep.
2 bite attacks at the blue. Sorry. That is
Okay.
an 18 and a 22.
Both hits.
Okay. And that is going to be a 9 and a 10. So a 19 total fight damage.
19 points of damage. All right. Okie dokie. The green Abishai fiendish clawed the captain, who was able to shrug off the poison. Saffron, you're up.
I look across the way, and I see Allegan is looking in a bad way. And Safi just calls out his name and just, Allegan, hold it together! And I'm gonna cast Healing Word, because I
Okay.
have that now.
Wow.
What?
Oh
What?
shit! Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
max, so
Oh, shit.
get 7 points of healing back.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I'm above half.
The fuck? How? What? How? Huh?
I have
Monk shit.
spells now, motherfucker. Actually, not monk shit. This is feats. I
Feat
took
shit.
cleric initiative.
Indeed.
Initiate. Okay. With my action, I'm going to see this fucker in front of me. I give Raya a fucking sideways glare of just, you motherfucker, you scared the shit out of me. And then I'm gonna bop this Abishai.
Okay.
Yeah. That's 22.
Hits.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And second hit. I don't think a 14 hits.
14 does not quite hit, unfortunately.
Alright. And that is my turn.
All right. Okay. So.
Question.
Oh.
He has to get
Yes.
up, right?
Say again?
The red Abishai has to get up, right?
Yes. Oh, which actually would have put your attacks at advantage then, Saffron. My apologies.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll that second one again. Holy!
Nat 20?
So that's a natural 20.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So that second one is going to be how. So I just rolled
Beautiful
max
cat.
damage. So
Holy
that's
shit.
that's 18 points of bludgeoning damage right in the fucking mouth.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Him getting up, he still would have taken booming blade damage.
Damn. Nope, he's dead.
Well, because he had 17 hit points left,
Oh
and he
my
was about
gosh.
to fire breathe on you too.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that code. Oh my gosh. You too.
So you can see, like, as he's like kind of standing up, like the flames are getting kind of licking them out. Saffron, you just punch down as like through the open jaw and just. There's this crumple and crack of the flagstones as you slam the head down, and the jaw just lolls open as they're unconscious and dead.
Damn. All right.
All right, Riot, you're up.
My turn.
All right. So, Sappy took care of that one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and talk to. Get a little talk to that black Dragonshire. Worm the worm.
Okay.
No, rogue to rogue. There we go.
Worm to worm.
That's not. Okay. Is this advantage?
Currently no, because it is aware of you, and the advantage is being canceled out by the fact that the green Abishai is there.
Fair enough. All right. So that is going to be, what is that? 30-20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So that is, let me go ahead and roll this with rapier. That is 14 piercing damage. And 13 sneak attack damage. All right.
How would you like to do this, Raya?
Yo!
I think it's the the Drac Abishai is so focused on the guards captain in front of him that he doesn't notice that there is someone come behind him until there is a small jab from in the side, turns another jab and a blind side, and just the third comes from behind and just stabs right through the back of the neck.
Shunk. As the blade pierces out through the front, there's this heavy gurgle as the body slips down and slowly slides off the blade.
Well, he's kind of a little bit disappointed because he thought that was gonna take a little bit more. And then he looks over at the green one and mutters "float" as the dancing short sword comes and starts slashing at him.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
And I'm so shut up! Just shut up!
That's 2 today.
Yeah. Alright. That's a natural 19.
That'll hit.
Alright. So that is gonna be, where's my D6? Where's a D6? That's gonna be 9 piercing damage.
Alright. 9 piercing. Shunk. Okie dokie. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, the guards. The guards still under compulsion. So this one is going to take a stab at Saffron. Uh, 20 to hit
It hits.
for 3 piercing damage. Let's go, the guard did something!
Woo! Good for him.
Congratulations,
Whole
the last
points.
Congratulations, the last horse crosses the finish line.
And the other one misses a terrace. The guard captain is going to take 2 more swings at the green Abishai. So 1 and 2. Actually both hit, so that's 26 points of damage. Shunk, shunk. And they will move to here. And Allegan, you're up.
I would like to move over here. And is this blue dragon flanked?
Currently, I'm going to say yeah. Well, it's yes. Currently, they are flanked, but you are not. They are not flanked with you.
That's fine. I'll use my natural 20.
Oh,
For
okay.
28. By the way, I'm casting Witch Bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
So that will be 8d12.
You're knowledgeable enough that you probably know, based upon its scale color, that it's probably immune to lightning.
Great. I will not cast it on that then. I will then take my full movement to go find 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna cast it on Green Boy.
Okay,
Sorry,
Green Boy, you
guys.
can do so.
Do I need to roll again? Well, I didn't
No,
roll.
you
I
have the
just did
natural
the
20, so yeah, so.
Yes.
Yeah, Saffron and Raya, you watch as Allegan just walks right on up, like hand raised. And Halligan, how would you like to do this?
I just think everybody should know
JoJo
that I
style?
rolled 69.
What?
I rolled 69 points of damage
Nice.
Nice.
as I I clap my hands together, disintegrating the lightning-struck twig between my hands, and a clap of thunder sounds, and a bolt of lightning just disintegrates the green dragon.
Which,
I am
so,
very
yes,
tired of this.
so this is a green Abishai, by the way.
Great, he's still dead.
Now
Never
we have
before.
fried Abershai.
Yes, never before has there been more an accurate term of fried turkey than Allegan clapping their hands together and launching this bolt of electrical energy to this creature, whose very much it does kind of the classic cartoonish flash in and out, where you can see the skeleton illuminating in and out, in and out, in and out before it goes pop and just
Damn.
explodes.
Saffron, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good job on the turkey.
He'll give a tired thumbs up and
Which at this point you all watch as the guards, as the regular normal guards, kind of blink and turn their heads in and around in a dazed state.
The two that remain.
The two that remain.
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Then the blue Abishai. At this point in time is going to. They are going to. No, they're going to attempt to disengage. So they're going to take the disengage action, and then they are going to start to fly up towards the roof, which as you look up, you can see that it is open to a smoky, cinder-filled sky. But they can only get so far. They are 40 feet up, but that they had to use their action to disengage, so they have fled for the moment. Terrace, anything you would like to do?
Yeah. Ateris is pulling her bow out and she is firing a rope arrow at this thing.
Okay. All right.
Having tied the other end to these bones just here.
Okay. That will require your bonus action to tie it to the bones.
I'm
but
okay
I'll-
with that. Alright, that is going to be a... seven. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. So they take 11 points of piercing damage and are now tied to those bones.
Well, for the moment, they're considered grappled.
Yeah.
Unless they remove the arrow.
She is then also going to make her secondary attack.
Okay.
She is going to send a frost arrow up at them.
Okay.
That is going... I'm going to use one of those boons. to make it a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay. So they take 12 points of piercing damage, and then an additional 5 points of frost damage.
Okay.
They need to make a dex save.
How would you like
save,
to do
sorry.
this?
Oh,
Oh,
if that's the case, she'll fire the rope arrow and watch them like stutter in the air just in time to pull the bow out, aim it, and then shoot it straight up their ass.
no.
Why everything up the butthole?
It's right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
What ice skate
It is
uphill?
now.
From where she is, yeah. Straight up the asshole. Frozen.
You let the arrow fly, and it punches up into the body, and with a frigid burst of cold, you can see around the chest, the sternum and chest, where it begins to solidify with ice as it freezes from the inside out, and just slowly falls and shatters atop the pile of gold and platinum. And we are out of initiative.
Alrighty.
Bro, yo, all of us made fatalities. All of us did
proud of us.
precious.
Fatality.
Allegan, drink a fucking potion right now.
I'm fine.
Chug 2 of them. Chug 2 of them if you need.
I'm fine.
I will. Don't make me come over there and punch you.
Right.
I'm already putting my hand in my chest and casting healing touch on myself
Okay.
using my tattoo.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just drink a potion himself just to get some healing back, because goddamn.
So also.
So,
Okay.
Does everyone who is still alive seem chill?
6, 8.
Actually, I'm not gonna
Make
be
an
able
insight
to
check.
get that level potion.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, fuck. Numbers 22. What? Right? That's 14 plus 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see the
Okay,
guard
22.
captain is quietly talking to the two guards, and all three of them are kind of looking slightly dazed and confused. But the guard captain's kind of talking them through. It's like they definitely don't seem interested in fighting. Very much so. You would probably recognize this look of being underneath some form of mental compulsion or domination in some way, shape, that they're kind of like just coming out of now with these individuals, probably whatever had this spell or effect over them. They're kind of just coming out of it and slowly kind of looking around and down at their swords and hands and over at all of you, and they raise their heads and we mean we don't want to fight.
Good.
Yeah, neither do I.
Where are we?
We're in hell.
Excellent. Yes, we're in hell.
Hell. Yeah. Not hyperbole.
I was going to try to sugarcoat it for them. They just came out of domination.
The hell's hells.
The
Yes.
hell's. There's no. Why do we want to sugarcoat it? These guys have obviously been through a lot. They need the facts straight. And also, and he turns back to them, you guys need to get out of here.
There is the chance of more fighting outside, though there is other things at play. The city may be under attack.
The city. You see them turn and begin sprinting towards the mirror.
Right. Ateris, do we need anything here?
Ateris
Or
is
should
searching
we
the
just
body.
go?
Ateris is searching the body of the dragonborn with the multiple
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah. The,
Yeah, yeah. We're
Searching
kind
the Dragonborn, you
Yeah.
can see that they have a great axe. You can see that they have a very nice cloak on. They have a very nice set of armor on. But compared to some of the other stuff that's in this horde, it looks nice, but it looks more ornamental at this point rather than necessarily something that's fully kitted out for appropriate
Would
fighting. You get the feeling that
would
they were probably like fully expecting to get away
yeah.
scot free.
Would I have an idea of whose domain this would be?
You're fairly certain that this is somewhere. This is somewhere on the edge of the Nine Hells, and judging from the scent as well as also the motifs as well as also the horde that's here, basically, you get the feeling that this is, if not it's right on the edge of Tiamat's realm. You don't know if this is a stopover point. You don't know if this is a collection point. You
With
don't
her
know.
with her brief glance around, does she see Sidisa's book?
With a brief glance around, make a perception check at disadvantage.
of. Ooh, I almost forgot.
17?
17. Brief glance around, no.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Ateris.
We what?
Ateris. Can I? Do you have that thing? The thing that shows you where something is?
Yes. Why?
Would it work on looking for the journal?
I don't have anything that would help bind me to it, unfortunately. This will have to be something we come back to. There are more important matters.
Maybe not. Can Ryla just have a look around?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Thank you.
You're just looking for around a general?
Yep.
If a terrace is also helping, can we do that with advantage?
Sure, if you're looking for something specifically, if Raya's just looking around, then
Raya's honestly just looking around, see if there's anything if there is anything here that seems not it's not important. I think he's just seemed like there is anything that seemed like it was got first.
like something that's the most recent thing put in or otherwise.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, it's just a straight perception check, and no, Terrace you cannot help because you already were like kind of
That
looking around and
is
things like that.
fair.
Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and use the boon. I think we had like 2 or 1 left.
I believe you had one left because because Allegan used one.
I've
Okay.
been keeping track of them. We have multiple left.
You have multiple left.
We
Never mind.
we have 6 boons and 2 curses.
What the fuck?
nice.
Okay.
You can
All
now
right.
see them on the top of our stream page.
That's
Hey.
actually really cool. All right, so that is going to be 17 plus 5 22.
22. There's a number of kind of interesting things that immediately catch your eye. And you're looking for like weird things or things that kind of like were just like grabbed first, correct?
Grabbed first. I'm not looking for like I'm not looking at just like big chests or anything. Those are just like obvious, but just huh.
I'd say one thing that catches your eye. The 22, I would say one thing that kind of catches your eye is a small figurine of a canary.
Raya would a canary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Raya goes. I guess you would go over to where the canary is and pick it up.
All right. It's a small golden figurine of a canary.
Well, that's roll to figure out what this is.
It'd be an Arcana check or religion.
Both are equally bad. All right, fuck it. What does an 11 give me for
Which did
Arcana?
you choose for Arcana? This tingles with magical power. Like it's heavy with magic.
Enough that it makes me sick, or
No, but it's very much so like this, like picking it up. It's like this seems very out of place, but like picking it up and holding it, like getting a weight for it, like this thing. This thing has not importance, but has weight to it.
Raya just kind of looks it over and just.
Uh,
I guess you can't fetch me a journal, can you?
let me check real quick.
Wait, what?
It does not. No.
I don't like how you had to check for that. Okay, fine. Right. It's like Raya is a bit annoyed. I don't think we have time to lose this. We can come back for this later.
How big was the mirror in the other room?
It was a 4 foot tall mirror, 4 foot tall, 3 foot wide mirror. You kind of had to like duck to get in.
So we could fit it in the bag of holding.
No, the bag of holding is a 2 foot wide mouth.
Bugger.
All right.
Yes, I have had answered this question before.
Okay. Canary in the cornucopia.
Boop, canary into the bag.
All right, we
All right.
need to get moving. Help the others.
All right.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's
you
go.
all head on back out, and in the distance, as you like all pass the mirror again, like foom, 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 you departing out, and like you can still see people like moving around, and like some of them are still like kind of moving in a panic, and others definitely are kind of like nervously watching the interior of the Colosseum at this point in time. From what you can tell, it's kind of like around the corner at this point in time. And as you head out and turn the corner, I look back, and it's an interesting sight, to say the least, certainly. You can see this massive construct, which has, like, there's no barrier now, like, holding up against the kind of interior of the sky. And you can see a whole section of this Colosseum that's just been either destroyed, shattered, or disintegrated, like, fully just brought to ruin. You can see trails and lines of the furrows beyond the fields themselves, where this beam has just traced on for like 300 feet beyond the stands and into the furrows of the field. But you can see now the remains of this enormous construct being enraptured and embroiled in the long tail and form and scales of a brilliant golden dragon.
Hell yeah.
What?
And people are ambling around, moving on. The construct is not moving itself. You could see it's much of its form held down by chains and the heavy coils of the dragon. And you could see the looks to be 3 members of the war mills kind of sitting in the kind of the ruins of the colonnades of the Colosseum itself, slowly, very quietly passing a drink between each of them. And you can see they look. You would know that the war mills had a band of 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
You would look beyond that, and you would see a familiar group, that of those you knew in the process as people you encountered and your rivals at one point in here and there. You would recognize the forms of Cherry. You would recognize the form of Heraclin. However, there is a person missing amongst that group.
Who?
Who probably wasn't able to move quite fast enough. Lethaid is not amongst them.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I think just seeing all that, Ryan kind of just moves without thinking. He's on all fours, just trying to get down over to them as fast as possible.
And you would,
Yeah.
as you kind of moving closer, you would like kind of getting down through the Colosseum. You would see Shinjiro there, holding in their lap Lethaid's staff.
Yeah, Safi's right on his heels. Actually, probably faster. Monk.
Yeah, both of you are very, very fast getting over there. It's Terrace and Allegan and Tanneril kind of bring it behind them all.
Yeah, Terrace will get Tanneril to watch the mirror and not let anyone in or
And as you approach, you see the Wormholes kind of raise a glass to you, and a cheer kind of rises up from them as they shout, in glee and in heartfelt exultation. And your rival group looks over, and while there are smiles on their faces to some extent, they quickly fade away as you pass on by, and you would see Lethaid's body between the 3 of them. The remnants of a heavy blade sticking out of his chest. The blade curved and switching back and forth, broken off at the hilt. And the body looks as if it has... all the veins have turned black, and his skin is pale.
What happened?
We see... We beat the one down there. I was the Thayan wizard, and what I could only presume are whites, but there was a additional member within a circle of power saying something that this was the location of power that they'd only recently become aware of because of actions people have taken of late. She said it was a portal that could access realms. She stole knowledge and power from each of us for brief periods of times and turned it against us. She stole Lethea's magic at the wrong time, and he was struck through a heart by a Thean blade.
Yes.
Which prevents resurrection.
Oh.
Shinjiro kind of goes over to you, Raya, and wraps their arms around your waist and puts their head against your chest and squeezes very tightly. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad too.
Did you get those fuckers?
All of them.
They squeeze tightly again.
Raya slowly hugs him back.
There's this sudden shift in the air as the sky begins to slowly clear and the sun begins to peek back out through the clouds. And scales, like flower petals, golden and brilliant, dancing on the wind, begin to fall around amongst you. And you all look over and see where the gold dragon had been enraptured around and coiled around this enormous, monstrous machine. Slowly, scales falling away from him, like if shedding skin. You see a man, bald-headed, walking with a serene grace about him, donned in brilliant yellow robes, simple but beautiful. You see imprinted and tattooed onto his head is an image of a rose, almost like a crown of them at this point. And when he opens his eyes, they are brilliantly golden. And there's a sad smile on his features as he comes towards all of you. When I heard the call, I came as fast as I could. But sometimes we don't move fast enough. Pain is a part of things, and we must learn to share suffering to lighten the load for all. One amongst you reached out, and kind of eyes trail over all of you, and before coming to rest on Saffron, and the head cocks quizzically. A new follower, finding their own path, perhaps?
Sephi, finally able to look away from Lethead's body, just looks up at this monk and just lifts his arms, and I think just small vines start growing around his hands.
They come
I didn't-
forward. They come forward and slowly offer their hands out to you.
I didn't think anyone would come.
Suffering is to be shared. It is found in all places, in all creatures and things. And it is the duty of those like us to help lighten the load, to see it shared and healed, to be a helping hand to those that need it most. When times are dark and bleak and filled with sorrow, as he looks to the corpse, and then over to the gladiators, and to all of your group. I am sorry, simply sorry I did not come soon enough. Perhaps more suffering would have been spared this way, but still we shoulder it all the same. You, I think, know this.
I've been learning.
Learning into what it means to endure, to hold up and make things less painful for others. To help bring food to mouths hungry and crying. To make desperate decisions when no one else would help. He leans very close to you, Saffron, and touches his forehead to yours. I know your pain. It's been with me before. And I'm certain we will see it again. You have a good heart. Would you come with me to help and learn so that suffering may not be felt by others?
Safi just lets out a long, shaking sigh. I think so.
What?
I don't know. But I think I have to.
He looks from you to Ryan, to your group, and to those nearby. You were the one
I don't
who
wanna-
called. You may take the time you wish, and I will wait. But you were the one who called.
He just nods.
I will perform what ceremonies for the dead I can. I will be nearby when you wish to depart. He turns and gives a light bow of the head to the War Mothers and to Cherry and to Lethea's group and to all of you. Terrace and Allegan, the two of you can go ahead and make history checks for me.
Mm,
That's a 19.
and for me, it's a 21.
Both of you would recognize this individual as Cain, who you would know to be the Grand Master of Flowers of the Knights of the Yellow Rose, or the Order of the Yellow Rose. And that they are one of the patron disciples of, if not even a full chosen, you would know, of the god Ilmater. Also known as the One Who Endures. They give a light nod to you all once more and then turn and begin walking slowly to the monstrosity that had been constructed or conjured. And you can see as they walk, they begin to slowly let out a chant, and small grains of golden sand begin to follow them as they walk. Petals slowly forming in flowers, following behind them. What do you all do?
Safi just goes to the group. I know I said like yesterday or something. But I think I this time I have to go.
I think Ateris puts her hand on Safi's shoulder, just kind of gives it a bit of a squeeze. We do what we must. Trust yourself.
Yeah.
Saffron, make an insight check for me, please.
Okay. How is that another natural 20? Fuck you.
It's giving you everything.
I guess 28.
You would see very vaguely behind a terrace, very, very faintly, the faint image of a knight in shimmering blue armor. And very faint words come into your mind that say, "The watch stands eternal."
I think you'll be just fine without me. You got people looking out for you.
As do you. Keep in touch, though. Yeah?
I'll try. I mean, I don't exactly know where I'm going.
Surely we can work out some
I'm
way to
guessing-
enhance these. She'll motion to the earrings.
Probably. I mean, he's giving me time. Honestly, if we wanted to, we could probably go and get something. And he's being nice.
I think Ateris pulls out one of the silver arrows. Sort of just places it in your hand.
Oh, fancy.
A reminder to stay
What?
swift and hit hard.
I already no. Thank you, Ateris. I will cherish this forever, and I'm gonna tuck it in my belt and just have it sort of sticking out, kind of like it's a dagger or something.
She'll grin and just kind of squeeze your shoulder again. I'll give you guys some space. And she will make her way.
Wait. Hold the fuck up. Safi takes the little like necklace that he turned into a bracelet off of his wrist and puts it in your hand. It's like, it's good in a pinch. And I would know because I got it in a pinch. So,
Thanks.
to your use. It's a clockwork amulet.
Hell yeah.
What does that do?
Thank you.
It basically lets you, like, one time a day, ignore your D20 result and get a 10 instead.
Well, that could be very useful.
Yes, very. Allegan! Doc! Where the fuck
Yes.
are you?
General
look
very
and
quickly gives you a wine and like pops up and gives you a few licks on the face before.
Oh, puppy! I am so glad that you are still alive. Holy shit. It was very touch and go there. He's like squishing the dog. It was very touch and go there. a couple
Terrace
times
is
until
looking
he
at
got you
Tanner
okay.
like, weren't you supposed to be watching the mirror?
They let out a bark and give you one last lick, Saffron, and nuzzle close before they turn around and run
Yeah,
off, and you
go,
see
go.
them. Foomp.
Thanks for saving my dog.
Alright, Doc.
You
No
see that
problem.
Allegan has been digging through their bag of holding, and comes up with like a sort of like bundled quilt as he shoves the last thing inside. All right, I think that's this. Saffron, sorry. And he'll stand and kind of hold the bundle out.
What? What is this?
Inside, folded inside, you'll see a spell scroll, a potion bottle, and a healer's kit. All right, so I won't be there. So if you get in trouble, if whatever his face is decides not to be as cool as possible, potion of radiant resistance. This should help if you find yourself in a bit of a pinch. And you see this the spell scroll for private sanctum.
Oh my gosh. Holy shit.
And then a healer's kit, and you see the hue maker's mark on the corner of it. And you recognize this is the quilted blanket that Allegan got from his mother.
What the
It is
fuck?
a quilted blanket with symbols and places from Yalash. You see sort of a quilted scene of the docks, as well as sailing ships, the spire of the academy, the market street. As he kind of just thrusts it into your hands. Won't be able to be there to have your back, as it... Well, you had my back more often than the other way around. So yes.
When Allegan looks up, Safi is just full crying, like just staring at him with the big old wet eyes, and it's just like,
Don't look at me like that. It's already no. If you cry, I'll cry. If you cry, I'll cry.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it together.
And you'll see that his eyes start kind of tearing up a bit, and it's like, It's fine. We'll see each other again, and you will not get in any trouble, and you will have everything that you need just in case you need to come back. And he'll just give you a big hug.
Safi gives you a hug back and feel warmth.
Mm.
Just like the sun. Very smell of roses as I heal you. Ooh, okay. You get back 19 points as I use a feature from my glove.
That puts me back up at full.
Hell yeah. It's you just feel this warmth and you just hear in your ear. You hurt. You really listen, Allegan, you're doing really important work. But God, please start thinking through what you're doing.
I promise I am.
For
I will.
me,
Yes. And you better come back. In one piece, both arms, both legs. Floofy tail, both ears. You get it.
yeah,
Nothing missing.
I will definitely try.
And don't trust those weirdos. They're all cults.
Right.
If they try
Yeah,
to make you
I'll
drink
make
anything, don't.
I'll make sure to keep my head on a swivel, Doc.
Indeed, you should.
Hey, Doc. Don't make me regret this, alright? And he's going to reach into his shirt and take out a little pouch of 3,000 gold and put it in your hand. Don't spend it all in one place. Okay?
I will attempt not to. And he'll
Alright,
just kind
fuck
of
off.
bonk his head next to yours and stand back, and you see kind of just try to wipe his eyes somewhat. I'm sorry, just there's a lot of dust in the arena.
Yeah, it's really fucking dusty. I totally get it. It's fine. Allergy.
Yeah. It's all the
As
cat hair.
you step away from Allegan, you see that Shinjiro has pulled away from Ryan for a moment, has actually come over to you. And
What?
you're... I'll do what I don't know. There's so many things I feel like I could say or should say, and I know none of them will make you think better of me or one way or the other, but thank you for knocking my head. And actually,
Yeah, well, someone had to.
he opens up his... He rifles through his bag for a moment and pulls out... Let's see, where are you? He pulls out a pair of rose-colored glasses.
Do I recognize them?
You recognize them. They're the pair that you've always known the Theid to have.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
And I feel like in his own way, he was not. I know he was not a good person. But I do think that he had a modicum amount of respect for you.
Yeah,
For what?
in his own little Blithaiad way, right?
However I might be, he wasn't exactly the greatest about showing things as well. And they offer them out to you.
I think Safi hesitates, but takes them. He's not going to put them on. I think he's going to hang it off of the other side of his belt and is just going to sort of have them there. He's going to decide what to do with them when he isn't surrounded by people.
Shinjiro gives you a nod. And then they take from around their own neck. You can see them actually come rifling through their fur and pulling out a small necklace lined with aquamarine and aquamarine beads, and at the very end of which is a small white three-tailed fox.
What are you doing? What is this?
I don't think I need to try to find who I am anymore. To try to be someone else. And I have you to thank for that. And they put the small trinket into your hand.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Throw it into the ocean, throw it in a fire, smash it, wear it. You help me see that I
Seth.
don't need to be anybody but me.
Safi's gonna take his hand again and put the necklace back in his hand. Hey, you want to have that moment? It needs to be your moment. Trust me, it'll feel better. It'll actually feel like closure.
They'll take it and hold it and give you a nod.
Safi just sort of sighs and walks past him.
Here's what's Shinjiro's and Safi's passive. Well, what is Shinjiro's passive insight?
Passive insight?
Yes. Is it lower than a 7?
No. His
Cool.
insight is a
Thank
12.
God.
Okay, cool. Shinjiro would have noticed that Ryan never took his eyes off of Safi. They would frustratingly know that look.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact same look he gives to Feel.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
He was really rolling to keep. I tried to roll just keep not let that show at all, but hey,
Hey.
you Yeah, you. This is really happening, huh?
Yeah, like it seemed like a fucking hypothetical the other day, and now
Yeah. Any of those things happen.
you're gonna take good care of him. I
course I-
know you.
Of course I am. Even still. And I know what I said. And
Oh no no no!
no. I know that it's not going to. It's not going to happen. I got my own things I got to do. You got your own thing to do right there. And it's happened, but it's still. It's like I'd still go if it was just any other adventure, right?
Yeah, but you got things to do. Like I got things to do, and
Yeah. You want to know what's really weird?
what?
I find myself thinking about just hanging out in your shop. Like,
Oh God, I hated that shop. Why?
okay, but I know you hated it and it bored you to death, but I met you there. Got my first piercings there. And honestly, I had one of the best friendship I ever had just by wandering in and deciding to miss a trip back home. I mean, the adventures are awesome. Like, no, like believe me, we had so many cool moments, but it was the same kind of feeling as when we were just hanging out at shop, just two of us.
Things were definitely more simple back then.
Yeah. I wouldn't change a thing though. If anything, and he's just looking down at his ears. His like ears are just like to the side of his head with just a sad smile. I was like, I wouldn't have mind just adventuring or just having simpler days just with you.
You know, there were a lot of times actually when we first left Yalash that I was like, ugh, this is such a fucking drag. But you made it better. And I don't know what I'm saying, man.
Hey, I get it, alright? But since you're going to be leaving, right? Raya
Oh,
digs into his back, and he takes out this. It's checkerboard scarf, but it's and instead of just being like the normal one that you just tie in the back, it's just an infinity scarf all around. It's like so. Kind of visited Halligan's mom when I wasn't looking and got this made. Was really deciding when would be a good time for this. So Raya takes without prompting, Raya goes ahead, reaches for his pen, he takes it off and he puts it on the scarf that he took out. And he starts undoing the one around his neck.
The fucking Noric pin?
Yes, he is.
No, don't do that.
What the hell do you think he's doing? He's not giving it to you. It's like, hey, relax. I'm not giving you my pin. That's from my dad.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, and like it keeps you from looking like dead and stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm giving you the scarf that he gave me.
What?
What? Look, I know that you don't like wearing things around your neck, okay? And while he's talking, he's already tying it around Sappy's bicep, but it's gonna be the first time we're apart in a while, and it's gonna be like I'm there every night.
Safi starts sort of pulling on the sash that he has, and he like takes it off. It's a bit of a hassle, and he wraps it just sort of loosely around Raya's shoulders. You gotta stay safe, okay? So
I'll do my best, because I know you're going to kick my ass if I don't. But hey, how about this? We make it a promise, okay?
okay.
I got it's like, you've yet to see Derelisk. I want to show you Derelisk. He got me once when we figure this out. You gotta come. It's like you gotta come over there, okay? I gotta show you everything. So many people to meet right there. So many sights to see. So many buildings to just leap across. It's amazing. I want to share that with you. I can't do it if you're dead, or if I'm dead.
Yeah, so don't die. Because I'm pretty sure where I'm going, I'm gonna be okay. But, if you die, I hope you know I'm coming after you, and it won't be pretty.
Oh, relax. It's like I don't need two people. I don't need two people chasing after me in whatever afterlife there is.
I
But-
will fight that little sea witch bitch, alright?
Oh,
If she tries, I'm a fucking fighter.
Oh, don't worry. I have something special planned for her, and it's the look on his face when he says that is very terrifying when he says that. It's just,
Alright.
but don't you worry about that. Just immediately back to normal. Don't you worry about that.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot one. I forgot one last thing. And Raya goes in and he kisses Sappy on the forehead. And he's going to make a sleight of hand. He's going to make a sleight of hand check.
Gasp.
Okay.
All right. Does a 26 pickpocket most of Sappy's money?
Well,
Damn. I mean, would this be my passive or would this be an active check? I feel like he is thoroughly distracting Sappy,
Yeah,
so this would probably be passive.
yes.
Yeah,
This is
no,
passive.
you get that. But hey, yo, that does mean you're reaching into his shirt? Hello?
Yes.
In front
So it's
of
the whole-
Shinji.
Damn, that sucks. Yeah, you're like reaching into his shirt. He's immediately like, "Wow, hey, we're like in public, and there's a lot of death and destruction around here. that's a lot."
And Ryan
what
is
are you
just
doing?
Ryan pulls back, and he is just bouncing a familiar pouch in his hands. Like, rule number 1:
Motherfucker,
always watch the hands.
motherfucker.
All right.
Punch him in the shoulder.
So I guess that I gotta make sure that these two don't really spend themselves in the squalor. So how much?
Okay, give me the bag back.
Ryan's giving Sappy the bag.
All right. I'm gonna take out all of the platinum I have. 437.
All right. So that is 437 added to Raya's coffers.
And that's for all of you. All right?
Of course.
And then he's gonna take out an extra 1,000 gold and put it in your hand. That's for you. Just
all right.
and you keep this funky little cloak sash, all right? And he sort of shimmies it on you, just putting it as if it just fit a little more naturally. It doesn't look natural. You're gonna have to put it on in some better way.
Ryan does not mind. He's for it. All right.
Yeah, so you stay safe, you keep them safe, and I mean, I honestly I wanted to see if I can try and find a way to quickly extend. You know, the guy is a dragon. He might have like some fucking magic shit. I don't know, but like something so that I can still call you.
I'd like
Just, you know, to like catch up
Yeah.
and just be like, "Hey, what you up
All
to? What kind
Yeah.
of horrible thing are you dealing with today? What did Allegan do now?" You know.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm still gonna write you what. I mean, there's got to be some correspondence to what the order of the.
You mean the secret order of the very hidden monastery? You're gonna send mail there? You think they do couriers?
I'll find a way. I've done stupider stuff.
You have. And it's adorable. And God, this is so fucking awkward. Sappy's just gonna like rush in and give him a hug.
Raya's going to hug him back just as tightly, just so tight, and he's trying to keep it together. Just, I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
Go make your own adventure. I'm gonna make sure that you hear about all of mine. All right?
Yeah, I fucking better. Jeez, like what? Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna hear all of mine. Yeah, I fucking better. I want a newsletter every fucking week. I want a full itinerary of what you did.
Okay. Later, skaters.
Raya. He says this and his face immediately sort of scrunches up in like a cringe.
What?
Can I kiss you?
What was that?
Don't make me repeat it.
No, really. What was that? No, above table. What was that?
You cut out.
He was like, "Can I kiss you?" Just like said between
Right,
grit teeth and like closed eyes, and it's like, cringe.
I'm waiting. Just Ryan's just. It's just this very. It's like lips half shut, just this smug smirk, and just like I'm waiting.
Oh, you are fucking awful. You absolute fashion disaster mammal, trash
Felix.
mammal, motherfucker, piece of shit. As like saying
Abby,
this as
shut
he's
up and
walking
kiss
up,
me.
Felix.
grabs his lapels and gives him a big kiss. On the
Yes!
It is a messy thing of teeth and gums and smiling. But it's a kiss. It's a little kiss. Alright.
Ryan just has the biggest shit-eating grin on his face.
Yeah. Keep grinning all the way to the fucking bank, I guess. Whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. You go fuck yourself. He's like walking up. He is completely fur poofed out. And he's calling over to Ateris and Allegan, and it's just like, hey, do you guys know like if there's any place for us to get like, I don't know, sending stones or like something, some place to extend the like distance? He's just like completely, he is not holding it together in the slightest, but is trying to move on.
I think Ateris has been sitting with the war milfs drinking while watching all of this.
Yep.
As you come up to Kane, who's at this point doing a moon around, he looks at you and ruffles in the side of his robe at this point in time and offers you a sheaf of paper and a pen.
What?
We do take letters, you know.
I thought it was like a secret place. Okay. All right. That's fine. Turns back to Riot. It's like, fuck you, I guess you're right.
You just see Allegan dig into that bag of money you gave him and hand 10 gold over to Ateris. I thought it'd at least take like, I don't know, 6 more months?
That's got Ryan just embarrassed as hell. What?
Ateris just grins and takes another sip. Hands the flagon over.
Just lifts a very shaking hand in the direction of Allegan. Claws fucking like, when I fucking get you.
We made that
all
bet
right.
like episode 3.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm just gonna. Where should I send it to, though? You guys are gonna be everywhere.
We'll find them.
Okay. Yeah, you guys
That's
are.
ominous.
You guys. I mean, hey, they found me all because I was like, yo, I could really use some help, please. So.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to see if I can try something. Safi sort of puts his hands together and he's going to try and make a little yellow rose just in his hand.
Make a wisdom check.
Come on. Last roll. Natural 2 for a total of 5.
For full 5.
You make a yellow Play-Doh block.
It's a rose.
It's a rose.
It's like when you hand like that first misshapen Play-Doh statue to your parents.
Yes, it's
Aw.
exactly that. Like it's
Right.
half of the petals are missing, some of them are torn.
Ryan's immediately grabbing it and he's putting it in his book. Mine.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was gonna give it to you so you can put it in your perfect. So now it's just now you just gotta look for that one because this motherfucker keeps that book on him all the time. So follow the flower. Oh fuck.
They
Is this happening?
genuinely warm smile as it looks down at you. She picked the good one.
God, I
And-
hope so.
God damn it, Kate.
There's
God
this
damn it, Kate.
sudden whirlwind of petals that slowly shift into scales as you see his form slowly shift into that of a dragon, and you find yourself lifted up by that same whirlwind and settled onto the back as he slowly lifts off from the ground and begins flying into the distance. And for you who have spent your life, spent your life close to the ground, you've seen many sunsets, many brilliant sunsets over in Yalash in itself, and of the different skyline of the crystal clear blue at this point. But as you go up and up and up, for truly the first time in your life, flying far above the horizon and the troubles of the world below, looking out into this brilliant blue sky. Now the clouds having blown away from that darkened storm, just a vista stretching in all directions that you can see. The land rise to the south, where you can see that enormously huge cliff that rings the mesa and plateau. To the north, you begin to see just the edge of the lake of steam and the swamps that mark near Black Hole Blade, and then towards the edges of Derlask, you can see in the distance like these bits and chunks of shining cities. It's a beautiful sight, and a sense of calm washes over you, feeling for the first time in a very long time, perhaps ever, feeling free. And that is where we will end it tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this episode of And We Went Out Roving. We might take a break for the next week or two, seeing how things play out. But we all love you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.